For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lucie, and today I'm here to talk about recovery. Not just physical recovery, but emotional recovery too. Life as I knew it changed in an instant. After my accident, I was left with a hemipelvectomy, a broken spine, and massive internal injuries. One moment I had independence, routine, and plans for the future, and the next I was in a hospital bed facing pain, uncertainty, and fear. I spent 518 days in the hospital, and those days often felt endless. Hospitals can heal your body, but they can also become very lonely places. There were moments when I felt frightened about my future. What would it look like? Moments where I didn't recognize myself anymore. Recovery wasn't just about healing physically, it was about learning how to keep going emotionally when everything felt overwhelming. People often see recovery as a straight line, that one day you're injured and eventually you're better, but the reality is so much more complicated than that. Recovery is exhausting, it's frustrating, it's painful, it's waking up every day and trying again even when progress feels invisible. There were days I felt angry, days I felt broken, days I questioned whether I would ever feel like myself again or if I ever even wanted to. But recovery taught me something powerful. Strength does not always look the way we think it does. Sometimes strength is simply surviving the day. Sometimes it's allowing people to help you. Sometimes it's about getting out of bed when your body and mind are exhausted. And sometimes strength is learning to accept the new version of yourself with kindness instead of anger. I would not be where I am today without the incredible support from day one. They reminded me that I wasn't alone during one of the hardest times in my life, giving me support, encouragement and hope when I needed it the most. What day one does truly changes lives. When someone is recovering from trauma or life-changing injuries, support can make the difference between feeling hopeless and feeling seen. They help people rebuild confidence and belief in themselves again. One of the biggest parts of my recovery has been physiotherapy and rehabilitation. It has pushed me physically and mentally in ways I could never have expected. Some days progress felt tiny and some days it felt impossible, but every step mattered, and that's why taking on the challenge of climbing the 199 steps in Whitby meant to raise money for day one meant so much to me. Those steps represented painful physio sessions, every setback, every moment of determination, and every small victory along the way. It was more than a challenge, it was a reminder of how far I had come and my way to give back to the charity who got me through my darkest hour. Today I stand here, pun intended, not because it has been easy, but because I kept going, because people believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself. Recovery changes you. I know it changed me, but it also taught me gratitude and how important compassion is. You never truly know what battle someone is facing behind closed doors. Recovery is not about becoming the person you were before. Sometimes it's about learning, despite everything you've been through. You are still worthy, you are still strong, and you are still capable of finding happiness again. Thank you.